You made gods out of men who were clay to me.
Yo.
Ooh.
Whoa, we about to fight? Whoa.
No.
Oh.
What's up,
y'all?
guys?
You already know what it is.
Welcome back to our channel. We missed you guys.
Yeah. We back in this
Virtual
thing.
hug.
Yeah.
We had a lot to do, but now we're back. We're so excited to get listening to music. It was so hard to stay away, and I almost was like, okay, forget the kids going to school. We need to just do this. But no, you know, family first. Yeah. So, and thank you guys for supporting us, being able to do that. So we want to get right into a different artist that I have never heard. Have you ever heard Bizzle? I've never heard Bizzle, but I have heard of him.
Yeah, so, I've heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of him only after we did the
Joyner,
Devil's Work.
Yeah,
yeah.
Devil's Work, Joyner Lucas.
Check that out if you haven't seen that. But let's get right into his response, Bizzle's response. I'm excited to hear this.
Yeah, we go full screen this.
A broken pottery. Ooh, just by the cover right now. Wasn't Jesus was a carpenter. Oh, carpenters didn't do this.
No, they do word work.
Oh.
Or like flooring and stuff.
Okay. I'll edit that out.
Joyner, I hear you going through some things and it's getting tough, but I see you got my word with you. It's a shame how the pain only thing make you pick it up. And you complain when it rains just once, but I never hear thanks for that 100 days with the sun. Could've ran at me first, ran to the drink first, and now I gotta have this conversation with you when you drunk.
Ooh.
See, before I even start addressing it,
Ooh,
I don't know you
he said you could have ran to me first. You could have
ran to me first, but instead you ran to that bottle.
And then you start asking questions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know you any answers, so don't get used to it. But I feel like you being genuine. But the truth is you can't handle the truth, Lucas. But you kept it a buck and I love that. If I kept it a buck back, could you take what you stepping in? I know it's other folk that feel like you, so first thing I'ma do is let you know who you questioning. I am the God who created the earth. I knew you start feeling yourself, so I made you from dirt. Ain't no battery in your body, so who making it work? I made the earth perfect, it's y'all making it work. Who put the seed in the fruit, put the fruit in the tree, and that tree in another little seed but me. Then turn around and made you the same way after that. But you was in your daddy's sack and his daddy's sack. I am the one that put breath in your lungs and created the same mind.
Wait, okay, let's hear that again. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know, and the lyrics on screen is not really.
Yeah, the lyrics are never.
But I wanted to go with the authentic video, or you know, the authentic person. I didn't want to choose the lyric video, so.
All right.
In the tree, and that tree in another little seed but me. Then turn around and made you the same way after that. But you was in your daddy's sack and his daddy's sack. I am the one that put breath in your lungs and created the same mind that you question me from. You were lost, I'm the way, I'm the potter, you the clay, and now the clay got something to say. Okay, you can never check me, so check this. Your standard for right and wrong is me. I am the checklist, I am right. Wrong is whatever you're left with. I am life, you without me is what death is. I am the judge, you answer me. If I throw lightning, who throws it back at me? Nobody. And if all this falls, who can stand but me? You go to the cross, but you cross-examine me. You say I made mistakes, you mistaken me. You made gods out of men who were clay to me. You put lives on the lives that you ain't.
You made gods out of men who were clay to me.
Yo.
Ooh.
Whoa, we about to fight? Whoa.
No. You know what? Because I'm taking it because we did the Joyner Lucas one a long time ago. So right now, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, so now it's replaying in my mind. He was like, why'd you take this person? Why'd you take this person? So basically, those people are just clay. Those people are just shells. The soul is what matters, but obviously, they were not. You put them to an expectation like, why you take him and not him and him and not him? But in reality, everybody's the same. Some people just make it worse. Some people are just better. But wow. So instead of questioning him, you know, understand that everybody's, you know, screwed up just on different levels.
Yeah. And understand that he made everybody into their own purpose. You know, like. Don't put them like they're God. Don't treat them like they're God, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of people treat Tupac like he is like the God of all music. And he made amazing music, but, you know, bringing people back and all that stuff, I see where he went with this, what he meant. You ready?
It's dope. It's dope. Yeah.
You can say something else.
No, I want to finish.
Okay.
You ain't create, then feel away, cause all flesh the same to me. What if some of the people you naming to me wasn't really everything that you made them to be?
Exactly.
Or worse, what if they are and I take them with me? Are you telling me it's any better place they could be? Either way, you don't know, you just got pushed through.
That's true. See, we was right. That is so true. And I don't know what video. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. So when we watched Joyner Lucas's Devil's Work, something else that I said in that video, so you have to go check it out, is that when people leave this earth and transition, it's a beautiful thing if you know that they believed in Christ, because why would they be here and risk losing the legacy? Just like, people like Whitney Houston and R. Kelly, well, he's still alive, but certain people, you change lives so much, and then when you get to a certain point, you're still human, so there's a chance that you can ruin that and then affect all these souls. So we have a purpose, a plan, a time, and so I get what he's saying. Like, where else would he be? Stay there with y'all? Like, no, he need to come with me. In heaven, no better place than he should be. That's so cool.
It is. I mean, I don't know. I don't got nothing to say. This is dope.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, this is dope. I agree.
Push through, cause while you over here saying what I should do, somebody lost somebody last week and came at me the same way, saying I should have took you. You asked why the good time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Shoot.
Somebody.
That is you asked why the good die young, but the truth is none of y'all are good, not one.
Exactly.
The only one ever been good's my son. So to answer your question, the good died once. What if I told you to choose when your mom died? You think you could choose when your mom died? If you put it off 20 years away, 20 years later when that day came, would you not cry? You couldn't be God, you are not I. My ways are not yours, your thoughts are not mine. You can't even deal with the pressure of your own life when you're not high. Try looking in the God mind. See, I love them more than you ever did, more than you ever could. Death doesn't lessen it. Let my own son meet death as the evidence. And I love them all, rap star to the president.
So another thing is, I don't remember which video we said this in exactly, but death was never the original design of God. So death came into place when the first sin was committed, and when sin came into place, death came into place as a consequence. So death is very unnatural, and I love how he's saying, I love them more than you. Like, all the bad people and all the good people, but like he said, only one good person was ever on this earth, and that's Jesus. You have people that commit less sins than other, but we're all still the same clay, the same, form. And so, I really like how he said that. That's super cool.
And like, the more that he goes on, I love how he keeps bringing up the clay thing, but also like, the images of a broken pot, and basically like, that's how we are, like, we're broken, and I mean, I'm broken, but I know, like, through Jesus and God, like, that's the only way, like, I can be restored, So, like, the fact that he's responding to it, as he's, like, God, is dope, Basically, go to God and Jesus to be restored.
That's true, and I really like how you said you're broken and the pot is broken. As we go forward with Christ and we read his word and get closer to him, we'll never be perfect, but with Jesus and with Christ, you are able to be whole. So not perfect, but whole. So this is just so cool to me. I love what he's saying. And for people that don't understand and are going through deaths, because we actually just encountered a death of our close friend, and then 2 days ago, somebody else passed, and we were praying. So death is something we face, and if you're facing it, please don't blame God. I know it's hard not to, but it was never in his design. So I have to explain that to people that don't understand and are like, if God is so good, why would he boop, 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 boop. Yeah.
The real question is, what you living like? If I punish every sin, would you live tonight? So how you get mad when I get him other folks same chances I give you to get it right? You got a son that one day will be a man. You expect him to trust you and he don't understand or even know what you up to. Cause he knows that you love him, right? So trust that I love you.
Yes. Ooh, oh, yeah, that was good. Ooh. Yes.
That was deep. That was crazy for real.
That is.
I think that's it.
That's it?
I think.
Yeah, let's just say that's it.
Yeah, the beat was playing too long. It had to be it.
I love how he says that. Huh?
You have to stay.
The screen is going out on me, y'all. Yeah. So, I got a similar metaphor, is that what it's called, when it comes to trusting God. And somebody told me, when you're younger and you're with your mom or your grandma or someone close to you, and you don't know anything and you're going with them, as long as they put out their hand and say let's go, you trust them and you go with them, and you don't care as long as you're with them, because you know that you're protected, right? So with certain places that you might want to go, like, oh, mommy, can I go here, or can I go there, or can I go there? But all throughout your life, you don't question where you're moving to, where you're going to go, having a childlike mind, having childlike faith. And that's what he's saying by, your son doesn't ask you, so trust that I love you if you believe in me. So that's a beautiful way of putting that, because I was like, oh, that's so true. I never used to ask, okay, so what are we doing, I don't know. It's so cool to have childlike faith.
It is. This was crazy. This was deep. This is a dope response. Like, period. Like, hopefully Joyner actually listens to this. I still can't get over the fact that he said, you basically could have came to me first, but you chose the bottle. Like,
yeah, that was a good one.
That is such a thing. Like, people. Then when people get like drunk or whatever, they really do start to question God and stuff. Like, why couldn't you do that before? Like, go to him before you, go to whatever, your substances or whatever,
Yeah.
But.
And the reason that it's so important to go to others before you just completely go to drugs and other things is because brothers and sisters in Christ, they're so important for that reason, to just help you snap out of, support you in whatever you're going through. So in the Bible it says to go to your sisters and brothers for problems, and that's why somebody that you trust, though, you can't go to everybody, but a lot of times the reason that people don't go to people is because they don't trust, or they feel like they're alone, or they feel like their sin is too dark, and this person doesn't sin as much, or they think of other people as good, like Joyner Lucas was saying.
Or that they'll be judged and stuff.
Yeah, judgment is another reason.
Or that the person will leave them, but
like if it's a spouse.
I mean that, or just like I don't know, like they're scared to open up. Like I was always scared to open up to you because, like, yeah, basically, even though you're my spouse, like, I might be like, oh yeah, like I'm too dark, like, you basically all light and happy all the time.
See, don't be thinking of me as a god. I got
depressed, and felt like I was like constantly living in darkness.
Oh, so you
like
thought
if I open up, like you're gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
true.
is way too much. Wow.
If I would have got it, I'm sure that the mic definitely had to. But if I, that's true basically, because when we met, that would be too much for me to handle at that time. But also I wasn't as close to Christ or having a relationship with him. But maybe not. Clearly we together, so it worked out. But we like it. We love his response back. I can't wait to hear more of his original music. I think he made a song with Seven. We also we found out who Seven was a couple weeks ago. So I really want to hear that one next. But yeah.
No, this is dope.
Babe.
I mean, to me, there ain't really much to say. Yeah. So this was another dope song. You know, we are back in this. coming back with videos daily or every other day. But yeah.
Daily. But thank you for watching this. Subscribe, and we're going to post some more stuff. And we love you guys.
We love you.
Oh, I did my mouth wrong.
Peace out.